Hi guys, welcome back. This is another time to talk. I told you guys I'll be consistent this month. Yes, I've got to be consistent. It is a must. I'll try my best. Okay, what do you want to discuss today? It's just that you need to pursue your dreams at all costs. It is very important to put in your best in whatever you are doing. I'm here to give you a treat on how to better your life and everything that concerns you. So it is a must. You must be successful. Sakpa must not hold you. Okay, for non-Nigerians, Sakpa actually means a state where you are broke and you don't have anything. So it's when you are broke and there's nothing to spend. You say, Sakpa, Sakpa, Sakpa. So you must pursue your dream at all cost. So before I start, let me just uh narrate. Okay, is there a story now? Let me just start with the story of Alice in Felix. I know every one of us know it. No, I rather. If not every one of us, like some of us, we definitely do. When Alice in Felix became pregnant, Nike was prepared to cut the terms of Felix's endorsement by as much as 70% due to the pregnancy she had. Like she was pregnant. And they told her to know her place. Know your place and just run. That was what Nike told her. Amid of all this, she was forced to have an emergency section 7 months into her pregnancy because of a potentially life-threatening condition. The baby had to live for more than a month in the NICU. But 2 years later, she's qualified for her fifth Olympic with her daughter watching. You can see how amazing that is. Someone that was caught up because she was pregnant by Nike rather. So 2 years later, our daughter was watching her running and all that. You can see that is very, very motivating. Felix dropped Nike and and one amazing thing about her before I proceed is the fact that she dropped Nike and created her own brand of running shoes. So she called that brand the Seishid One, and she's currently running in the Olympic in Japan, wearing them under the banner. I know my place. Like this is really the highlight of everything for me. When someone has told you that you cannot do it, and you're coming out to tell them that, hey, I've done it twice, and you are taking a picture, like, oh, see me, I know my place, and I've actually done it. You can see that no matter who you are, no matter the condition, no matter how difficult it is for you, your dreams are valid. You can do it. Don't be intimidated. Don't allow anybody to tell you that you cannot be enough. Don't allow anybody to tell you that you cannot amount to anything. Whatever you set your mind to do, so let it be. Put in your strength, put in your power, the universe, the God who you serve, the good God you serve. I don't know which country you're listening from, but whoever you believe in will work towards you in making it a reality. One thing about this thing is just set your mind to be great. That is just it. Set your mind that you will be great and keep working towards it. You just see that you don't know how it is just working well for you. When my podcast was rated last year as first in the country, I was like, hey, what do I put out there? Oh, I'm not consistent. Like, I'm not consistent. And it was really rated number one. I was like, wow, this is really great. So one thing you have to do is start and set your mind to do it, and do not be afraid to pursue your dreams. Don't be intimidated by whatever is going around you. Maybe your background, maybe you are not buoyant enough, maybe whatever reason you are divorcing. I don't know what reason is that, but just make sure that in all you are doing, put in your best and pursue your dreams. So I stopped that. I know my place. So with 11 medals now, she passed Carl Lewis this summer for the most track and field medals by an American in history. And do you know what Felix said that really motivated me? She said, I used my voice and built this company for you so that you never have to train at 4:30 a.m. while you are 5 months pregnant to hide your pregnancy from your sponsor. Wow, this is so amazing. Like, for women out there, I used my voice and built this company for you so that you never have to train at 4:30 a.m. while you are 5 months pregnant to hide your pregnancy from your sponsor. Hey, we don't want to be seen to start. We don't want to start. That's one thing about us. Human beings are wired like that. Like, we don't just want to start. But once you commence something, you discover that it becomes so easy for you. Okay, there are many people reaching out to me recently that they want to start podcasting. And once I give them tips and all that, I discovered that even to start the podcast becomes so difficult for them. Why? Because they don't want to start. They just love the result. And to start is very, very difficult. Start at all costs. Pursue your dreams, pursue your goals. Majority of us have set goals since January 2022. And this is September, 9 months later, we've not done anything about the goal. It is just there. We've written them down, but we've not taken any steps to achieve these goals. We've not taken any day to work on this. Majority of us set financial goals. By this year, I want to make XYZ amount of money. By November, I want to get this XYZ of a thing. But you discover that okay, don't let me say none. Let me just say most are not working towards this. It's just the few that are doing this. So one step you need to take is in pursuing your dream is you should start now. Start today. Today is the right time for you to start it now. Time does not care. It keeps on marching. Before you know it, when was January and we are here in September, if you are using the normal calendar we use here, already in September, before you know it, you are 25. Maybe you are 25 now. Before you know it now, in the next 10 years, you're 35. There is no time again. Start. This is the perfect time for you to start. There is a saying that the best time to plant a tree was yesterday, and the next time to plant a tree, it is today. So start now. Start today. And another thing is, why are you intimidated to pursue your goals? Because your friends are ahead of you, because your friends are better than you, or maybe because of your background, you don't have the needed resources you want, or maybe because your educational qualifications, you think you are not this, you don't have this, you cannot do this. See, pursue it. Whatever you set your mind to do, if it is for you to start, if it is for you to start where you ought to start now. Okay, what I'm just trying to explain is, okay, maybe your mates are far ahead of you. They are like 3, 4, 5 years ahead of you in progress. If it is for you to start this month, why not start now. Don't feel intimidated. Don't think because people have gone ahead of you don't want to start. No, you don't need that. You just need to commence, and before you know it, the time continues. Before you know it, 5 years you are better than who you are today. So you don't need to be intimidated because people have gone ahead of you. Don't need to be intimidated because it is too late. Now it is best time. Nothing is too late. So another thing I see why people don't pursue their dreams, maybe because they are afraid of failure. Nobody wants to fail, but I'll tell you that failure is part of the story. This year I've received a lot of rejection mails, a lot of rejection mail up and down. Things I thought I would got selected into, things that I've put up my hope into, that I got rejected. So it is part of life. Failure is part of life. So how would the story become so interesting? How will it be motivating when you don't have a taste of failure? It should be a motivation for you if you fail. There is one thing my friend always say that, okay, if you fail, there are 2 things you do. You learn and you take a step forward. That is just because from your failure, you'll be able to learn your lessons, and from your lessons, you'll be able to know where you've done things wrong, what you've done right, and all that. So the next step you will take forward would be a step into glory. It would be a step into a new dimension already. So you've had the experience is there for you, and you've already calculated you've already taken the indices of what you've done wrong and all that you've done right. So it becomes so easy for you to succeed the second the second step you take. Okay, Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times before he could eventually do what it is. So when you feel you are just a step forward from where you used to be, and I would say the best time to pursue your dream is now. Do that thing right now, and you are more than enough. And to share to your relevance, let's continue to be the best, pursue our dreams, and the world is waiting for us. Thank you. Bye. Hey guys, it's another time to girl Emirat. How have you been? Hi to everything, and happy new month to you guys once again. Welcome to August. Welcome guys. Today, what do I have for you? I will be sharing my story. I call it my TEDx story. Yeah, it's a personal story that I really love to share, and I hope it will motivate you because it has motivated some people in becoming a better version of themselves. So I hope it will motivate you. This is the story. Listen and enjoy. August 2020, I thought of something to do with my life. I'm this kind of a person that wants to be better than yesterday. I so much cherish personal growth and being more. I want to be a person of value, influence, and power. I want to be better and want people around me to be better, even the world at large. And what happened? This particular day, I was watching Adrian Edewal's webinar on YouTube. She was talking about how to position yourself for global opportunity. So she now mentioned something like TEDx. And that thing got my attention. Actually, I know about TED Talks because most time I go on YouTube and watch TED Talks. But I never knew that it could be independently organized. I didn't know that it could. So being choleric, I went on Google to search more about TEDx and what it is and how to independently organize it. I connected with people in Africa and Nigeria, people that have organized TEDx talk, and they really helped me with information that can help me. So I went on their website to know more about it and why my campus hasn't organized one. And I really made up my mind to be a change agent and organize TEDx event in my state. I reached out to some people. They gave me all I need, the data, information, and the tips that can help me to organize the event. They inspired me. I wanted me to host one on my campus. You know when you have people of like minds and they are pushing you to be better and they are pushing you to do something. You know the feelings now. So I was so elated and inspired to do something. So I started applying on the TED portal for my institution and even informed a friend who I would love to co-organize the program together. I told my siblings about it and they were excited as I was. So we were ready to make impact. We were ready to organize TEDx events in our state and my institution. We want to work together. So there was this day I was done with the application and I was about submitting it on the TEDx portal. Asked me what happened. A friend of mine just called me. Hey babe, go and check the event that TEDx is hosting in Nigeria so you can know how to fix it. Okay, I was like, okay, let me go. When I got to the portal, asked me what happened. I discovered that someone has gotten the ticket for my institution. Someone has gotten the ticket I so much value. Someone has gotten the ticket I so much love. Someone has gotten the ticket I thought it would position me for global opportunity. I was battered and shouted. Like I was so angry with myself, like, God, what is this? Why did I have to procrastinate? I should have done this. I should have been through with this. From August 2020 to January 2021, what was I doing that I could not apply? I was so angry with myself. So I had to cry because I can be a bit emotional. I had to cry for some days. I was crying. People were asking me what's happened. I couldn't tell them it was only TEDx. Because people would be like, gosh, girl, what's happening? What's wrong with you? So a friend of mine that informed me to check the portal now later asked me to check who got the license, like the licensee. I was like, okay. I went to check and I discovered that the guy is a student of my school, a 300 level student of a 300 level student for the matter. So I reached out to him and we met. So when we met, we had a conversation. I was happy to be on his team and he was glad to have me too. As of then, a few people knew about TEDx. Even till now, I believe most people don't even know about TEDx. he made me the team lead for finance and budgeting, and we started with other amazing guys who want to help and who wants to make the program a success. And the program was a success at the end of everything. After the story, I know you'll be asking me that, what do I want to derive from this? Here are the lesson you need to learn from this story I just mentioned. It is collaboration. Collaboration. Don't compete where you're supposed to collaborate. It won't work at all. See, in this life, God has created us. Some people in classes, in race, in religion. So some people are more influential, connected, and more exposed than you are. You see these people, draw them closer to you and collaborate on working something together. Why do you want to compete when you can easily collaborate? This will even help you grow faster and better. It will serve as a learning experience and build your influence. At the end of the day, ask me what happened. I was even happy that I did not get the license. Why? Because I was not smart enough to organize the program at that time, but not now any longer. I can organize a TEDx program. In case you want to organize a TEDx program, you can reach out to me. I can help you. Though I want to impact, but that platform was too big for me then. Not now any longer, And number 2 lesson I want you to derive from this is, if you are in stage 3 and you want to try what people in stage 7 are doing, you can kill yourself. It's not that you can kill yourself. You are killing yourself. Why? Because you don't have what it takes. The time, the resources, the people. And this won't allow you to achieve it on time. It will be draining. But instead of doing that, take time to grow. And another way to do it is to collaborate with people at that stage. It will give you insight and ideas on how to go about it. And also, when you miss an opportunity, it might be a key to something bigger and better. For the fact that you missed one shouldn't discourage you from trying one out. This year, I've applied for a lot of things, but few came out successful. And I'm glad. I'm enjoying the process. It's molding me to become the person I want to be. It's building up my experience. It's building up my CV. It's building me to become the better version of myself. So for the fact that one thing did not work out for you, shouldn't disturb you, shouldn't prevent you from trying every other thing. And the last one, lesson I learned in a very bitter way is, do not procrastinate. Procrastination kills faster than any deadly disease. It kills faster than COVID-19. So do not procrastinate. Instead, do what you're supposed to do now, and it will help you to grow. I believe you've been able to learn from my TEDx story, and I'm so glad that I later collaborated with that guy, because it has really helped me and it has added to my CV. And now I can host an event, a bigger event, more than TEDx campus. I can host an event. And in case you want to organize a TEDx event, you are looking for who to reach out to, I'm there. You can reach out to me at oyemidamilola17@gmail.com, on Facebook, oyemidamilola, on Instagram, Emerald Matters, and on Twitter, Emerald Matters. Thank you so much, guys. Love you. Bye.